mental self-image of yourself is literally controlling the results you're getting on a physical level. This is a topic that I'm extremely passionate about. I spent the last 12 months studying this idea, studying the most successful people in sports, business, and politics. And I came to the realization that if you can understand and comprehend what I'm going to talk about in the next 15 to 20 minutes, you can drastically change your entire life. Guys, the first thing I want to talk about is understanding your mind. Understand you have infinite potential. There's nobody, including myself, that can even predict what you can or can't do. If you do not believe me, look around our world. We fly in metal buildings across the air. That's not logical. I was in Canada last week. How? In a metal building. That makes no sense. It still boggles my mind that we talk to a metal object. Our voice goes to a metal object, and throughout thin air, our voice is transmuted across the entire world. How is that possible? Where's the voice going? We have infinite potential. Most people don't know how to use their potential. They say we use maybe 5% of our brain. So I'm going to talk about how to tap into your potential, how to tap into your subconscious mind. So guys, to start off, like Yuzi was talking about, I understand if it's your first time learning about the law of attraction, it might be kind of deep, so I'll go over the basics. Your subconscious mind determines the results you're getting. So your conscious mind is your thoughts. I want to go pee. I want to go person and know that person. Your subconscious mind is your mind that's comprehending what I'm saying right now. Your mind that tells you to breathe, tells you to sleep, tells you to dream. That's the power that controls the results you're getting. So guys, the first thing to manifest this power over your subconscious mind, the first thing, this is so important. You need a clear, definite, defined goal of exactly what you want. I remember when I first joined VEMMA, everyone kept telling me, write a goal. Find out where you want to be. Have a goal. I never understood that. I thought it was for organization purposes. Okay, know where you want to be. That's not the purpose. When you put a goal and a mental image into your subconscious mind will relay to your conscious mind what you have to go do on the physical level to attain that goal. It's extremely powerful. I'll give you an example. Say I want to lose 30, 40 pounds, and I put that image of myself, like a six-pack in my mind. Whatever it is, I put that image into my subconscious mind. My subconscious mind will tell myself on a conscious level the next day, I'll have inspiration to go work out. My intuition will tell me, eat that salad, not that burger. Your subconscious mind controls absolutely everything. So, I love this example. Nancy Arce actually gave it to me. Your subconscious mind is like a projector. Think about this example. You go to the movie theater, and you see the movie on the screen. That's all you think about. That's what most people think about the results. They live through their life and they see the results. But what actually happens at the movie theater is there's someone in the back having the film, and he's projecting in advance. He knows what's coming. He's projecting in advance. So what happens with your subconscious mind is that daydream you have, that deep mental feeling, your belief, that feeling in your subconscious mind, that's going to be projected into reality every single time. That feeling, that intuition you have in your subconscious mind will be projected into reality every single time. So it's so important to put positive mental imagery, positive self-image of exactly where you want to be. Like Nancy talked about, your mind is a field. It doesn't matter what you plant, it's going to grow. If you plant potatoes, it's going to grow potatoes. If you plant corn, it's going to grow corn. I'll tell you a personal story of this before I even started studying the law of attraction, guys. My third month in VEMMA, I was at 23 cycles. The fourth month, I took a semester off from school. I got really deep into personal development. My belief was sky high. I went from 23 cycles to 56 cycles in 1 month, got a company paid for a car. You can imagine how high my belief level was. Well, while I did that, I dropped out from school, took a semester off. I went back home to live with my parents. I thought I was going to go exactly the following month. But, my parents were, big on education. They weren't a fan of me, but thought it was a pyramid scheme. My dad didn't think these things worked. So every single day I would hear this. Ian, 90% of your business is going to crash one day. I see your cancellation of your app. Why are you cycling this much this week? It's not going to work. It's going to crash next month. Every single day, he was planting these these thoughts in my mind. Now, on a conscious level, I was rejecting them. But like Benjamin talked about, it was being planted in my subconscious mind. The image of my business crashing. The images of VEMMA not working out, and I was stuck at platinum for 5 months. powerful thing that you're planting positive images in your mind. It's going to happen every single time. You gotta believe this. That is the biggest thing. I'm going to quote the Bible on this. It says that whatever you desire, when you pray, believe you shall have it, and you will have it. And it's going to happen every single time. And the biggest thing, guys, is you've got to have faith. You've got to have faith in the end result. You cannot use logic. You cannot use logic when it comes to the law of attraction. I'll give you, a perfect example. When I was at Gold, I had no list. I had no, I didn't have a lot of credibility. I had no networks. I was like, what am I going to go do? But I didn't use logic. I used imagination. I used faith, guys. Faith is extremely powerful. It's a story I'm going to tell you guys. It's going to give an extremely valuable lesson. There's this guy. And he's being mentored by this very successful multi-millionaire. And he says, what's your secret? Why are you so successful? How did you become a millionaire? He's like, look, I had faith and I had depth of vision. I didn't see things for what they are. I saw things for what they're becoming. And the guy's like, okay, that makes sense. See things ahead of the trend. And the mentor's like, look, picks up an acorn off the ground. He goes, all right, what do you see right here? And the little prodigy's like, I know this. He thinks I'm going to say, an acorn or squirrel food. But I see an acorn tree. And the mentor's like, good, you have depth of vision. But where you see an acorn tree, I see a forest. Because that one acorn tree will grow a bunch more acorns. And where you see a forest, I see wood. And where you see wood, I see the ability to create a subdivision of houses and sell that for residual income and make millions. That's called depth of vision. At the gas station, that one guy can change your entire life. You gotta have depth of vision. You can't see things for what they are, but for what they're becoming. So you gotta have faith. That's the biggest thing, guys. The last thing I want to talk about is this. When you're speaking, when you're trying to get someone, on board, it's all about transferring belief and transferring that emotion that you have. Words are irrelevant. You can speak amazing, words. If the emotion of the person behind you doesn't match, it means absolutely nothing. I'm going to give you guys an example. When you buy those button-down shirts, like a polo, it comes with those little pins. That's what I'm talking about. Say those pins, and I throw them at polo.